Well, hello to you guys. Lisa is here as always. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Russia. Today we're going to speak about life in Russia under sanctions, and here am I reporting our real situation from downtown of Moscow. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lisa. I'm Russian girl living in Russia. Why do I speak English? It's because I actually lived abroad for a few years, but more than 1 year ago I decided to come back home. Originally I'm from far east of Russia, but recently I moved to Moscow, so now I'm doing my YouTube channel from here. If you're not that new on my channel, you probably might saw my previous video that I did 1 year ago. I did live in Russia under sanctions 2023. So today let's discuss what changed and how is life in Russia today. This place called metro station Улица 905 года. Beautiful day today in Moscow and very epic monument. It is dedicated to revolution of 1905-1907. It is fair to mention that sanctions mostly affect big business, politicians and oligarchs, for example. And I do not fall in those categories. So today we're mainly going to speak about how sanctions affect life of normal people like myself, and a little bit of numbers. More than 15,000 sanctions has been imposed to Russia. What is this, guys? It is Russian wallet. So what average Russian people feel when they going outside from our country? They feel that this thing is completely useless when you are outside of Russia. And if you are foreigner, your wallet will be useless when you're inside Russia too. Because Russian banking system is now disconnected from outside world, so our bank cards would not work outside. And foreign cards, if you will be coming to Russia, will not work here. To discuss it in more details, I can suggest you to take a walk, and I want to go with you to the financial center of Moscow. Our financial district is called Moscow City, and you can see that it's not that far away from here. We can go there by Russian scooter. Thank you for the modern technologies we have in Russia. Even though we are disconnected from outside banking world, I couldn't say that we are suffering here when we are inside Russia. Because if you use one of the major banks, usually they would have a very efficient applications, and transferring and doing any other transactions is actually very nice and efficient when you are here in Russia and you doing everything in rubles. For example, almost everywhere in Moscow you can pay without cash or bank card by using QR code or even your face. So thank you to the smartest IT guys that we have in Russia, and a lot of them are actually work there in those towers. I think major effect it had on us when sanctions has been imposed, but after 2 years living with it, you kind of gave up and you don't feel that much stress anymore. Because I already imposed that many sanctions that it is difficult to think about what they can do more than that and what can be worse. Moscow is definitely a place where you feel less effect of sanctions, because here we have a lot of wealthy people and we have a lot of entrepreneurs who are creating those services that could replace services that are on sanctions now. Right now I'm in Afimol shopping mall in Moscow City, and it's pretty much full of people and full of different brands and shops. Stars Coffee, replacement of Starbucks, Lacoste, what else? Armani Exchange. Yeah, our bank cards do not work outside of Russia, right? So Russian people created that service that allow you to order a bank card from the friendly country and you don't even have to leave Russia to get it. It is basically their office in Afimol. So they say that you can get foreign bank card in 1 day. It is their promo paper, so they offer a card, Visa or MasterCard from foreign bank remotely. What countries they have? They have Kyrgyzia, Kazakhstan, Turkey or Armenia, but it is not cheap, guys. It costs around 500 US dollars and up to 1000 US dollars. That's the thing, guys. Sanctions mostly affected people who were wealthy, who can afford such things, who could buy brands, who went abroad, who used currency in Russia. And those people with such level of income, they already learned how to avoid sanctions in 2 years. But those simple Russian people with low income who live somewhere in deep Russia in a village, they never used a currency in their life, they never went abroad, so they do not care about sanctions. They also can feel effect on sanctions, but only when they see rising prices, for example, in shops. I just came to Sber, it's our local Russian biggest bank, and I cannot film inside, but I want to go there and ask about could foreign people get a bank card there. Well, it was very easy and straightforward. The lady confirmed that yes, it is easy to open bank account if you are a foreigner. You just need your visa or migration card or a residence permit, and you go there, easy process your passport, and your card will be ready in 3 to 5 working days. Here is a very good question now. How do you transfer your foreign money to Russian Sberbank account when SWIFT doesn't work? My first suggestion is going to be bring part of your money in cash so you can easily exchange it here and just put it to your new card. My second option is for people who are not afraid of modern technology, and recently I learned how to do it myself. It is cryptocurrency, guys. I know it may sound difficult, but actually, if you learn just a little basics of how to transfer money through crypto, it's actually very easy and nice, convenient way to avoid any money sanctions. One website that I use myself is bybit.com. You need to create an account with confirmation of your identity there. It's the most difficult part of the whole process, I promise. First, you need to figure it out how to buy USDT. USDT is like a cryptocurrency which is same to USD dollar. First step is you need to buy USDT with your foreign bank account and put those USDT to your Bybit account. Then you need to sell those USDT using people-to-people transactions. You can use any currencies in the world and transfer it to any bank accounts in the world, basically. So you will sell it to Russian people who will directly send rubles to your Russian bank account. It may sound a little bit difficult, but I promise if you learn it one time, the whole process just takes 10 minutes, and if you learn it once, it can make your life easier. Beware that cryptocurrency is a whole different world and it's full of scammy people, so please only do safe transactions and do not transfer your money to any suspicious people. Not a while ago, we had a new sanction in Russia, so they tried to block our currency market. They block us from selling and buying USD on a global stock exchange, or how do you call it? So I think yes, it can affect macroeconomical level and big corporation, but I don't think it affects the life of normal people. Right now I want to go to currency exchange and let's check if we still can buy this paper dollar in Russia. This is currency exchange that I found. So after that sanction, we actually expected dollar to go crazy and very high, but it didn't happen. It actually went down for a little bit. Oh, so they told me that small notes are actually not available. I wanted to buy $5 or $10, but they told me they have only 50 and 100. So you got my point, is that with reasonable amount of money, if you're just traveling in or outside Russia, it's possible to buy currency here. I personally know one guy who decided to do startup in logistics, and he will bring some products to Russia because he sees this time as a time of opportunity. You know, when something gets blocked, there should be a way to get around it. Those are sanctioned robots, guys. They usually go around Moscow city and they are very cute. They remind me of small bugs. And you ask me in the comments like, what are those? Are those a surveillance robot or something? But I can tell you they are not. They usually deliver food. Now we can go to Azbuka Vkusa. It is the most expensive and fancy supermarket in Russia. And when you're there, you don't feel any sanctions. You know, guys, it could be my favorite hobby to find new brands of Coca-Cola. I mean, Coca-Cola from different countries. This is very interesting, guys, because today I found new examples. This cola is Danish and this one is Polish. Coca-Cola vanilla flavor. You can help me to find where is it from, because I don't understand the language, but I'm sure you will understand. This is very nice Chinese tea. Cute packaging. But here is a little bit pricey. It's 200 rubles. Coca-Cola in small glass bottles, no problem. Dr. Pepper. And look what I found. Coca-Cola made in Great Britain, guys. Directly from UK. Hello to everyone from the UK watching me. Wow, I just found a shelf full of Asian products. This supermarket is just simply amazing. Don't you think, guys, that after sanctions we actually have more diversity of food? Because before sanctions we just had one cola and now we have 10. We have more diversity than before. I even found my favorite almond milk here. Wow. So I used to buy this when I was in China, Macau and Malaysia, as I can remember, but here it's pricey, of course. It cost like $7 something, and I remember buying this for $2 or $3 maximum. Wow, those are really cute. Are those original German gummy bears, guys? Do you have this one in Germany? This looks pretty delicious. That was pretty impressive supermarket. I wish I could earn more money, so I would go there every time. In Russia, we are not able to pay for any foreign services or any foreign subscriptions, such as Netflix, Booking.com, buying air tickets, hotels, any reservations, any website. It all do not work. Famous social media with pictures is also blocked from the Russian internet, so be aware of that. If you're in Russia, you will be not able to use foreign social media like blue one, you know what I mean? But those restrictions are easily avoidable if you have VPN. It could be best place for advertisement of any VPN service, but actually it is not. I pay for my VPN because it just works nice and stable and it's not that expensive. I just paid maybe $10 and for me it just works fine. So yeah, every time when I need to do a new thumbnail for my YouTube video, I go to canva.com. I really like their website, but they are not available in Russia, so I have to use VPN. I pay for my VPN and I pay for Canva subscription because I just like to use their service, right? But it is very annoying. How we still can pay for those Canva subscriptions for Netflix and stuff, other subscriptions, is still possible because now we have special people, so-called middle agents. For example, people who moved abroad and who started their business, their company, and they opened bank account in a foreign country. So you send them rubles to their ruble account and then they pay for foreign subscriptions from their foreign account. For us, it's going to be more expensive because we have to pay extra charge for that. But you know, if you want to do it, you still can do it. Every time I tell people that I work on YouTube, they are generally wondered, like, how do you make money on YouTube as a Russian? Because YouTube should be blocked here, right? So how do you do it? And I will tell you that yes, this is true, that if you have a Russian channel and Russian people watch you on YouTube, you have a Russian audience, yes, those views are not monetized, but you can still have money if your audience somewhere outside in other countries, those views from foreign countries, they are still monetized in Russia. My channel is in English language, so logically a lot of my views are monetized, and part of them not monetized because Russian people are still watching me. And to withdraw money from YouTube, it's a major problem we faced for these 2 years. Yes, it was really crazy, because if you have Russian Google account, you can attach only Russian bank account. If SWIFT doesn't work in this bank, it means you will not be able to receive money from abroad. It means your money from YouTube will never come to your account. We still have a few banks who can receive money from YouTube, but or they charge very high commission of $500 or even $1,000 to receive one single transactions. Or they are very tiny banks who have like middle banks somewhere in Kazakhstan. So this is only way to get it through, and those banks are very tiny, so they will not even issue a physical card. They can just open account. They just open account, they receive money, and then you transfer it to somewhere else. What I did on my YouTube channel is, for now, I switch from receiving it from the bank, I switch it to the media company. It's like a middle company who works between YouTube and creators. So YouTube send money to them, and they help you to transfer money to you. My media company can send money in few different ways, including cryptocurrency, which I explained you how to use previously. It is good to be a part of media company, but it is not free. Every media company charges a percentage from your monthly income. If you're a Russian YouTuber watching, or any YouTuber around the world, and you wondering how to withdraw money from YouTube during sanctions, you can actually reach me and I will try to help you and maybe recommend you my media company. What else I want to mention here is that Russian YouTubers get less advertisement opportunities because less brands want to work with Russian YouTubers. I'm sure that if I would be from a different country with my amount of views, more brands would reach me out. Some brands are actually do, and if they do, we actually again struggle with sanctions because they cannot send money to us because banking system doesn't work. I still can receive money through PayPal though, and I can receive donations from there, but this account is not Russian, it is foreign PayPal account. And now you see, guys, how many challenges we have to overcome in order to be on Russian YouTube. So your viewers, guys, your support of this channel, your subscriptions, and your monetary support like donations and stuff, it's just crucial for this job. It's because of everything I explain you in this video. You can find all the useful links about myself, about how to support my job here down below in the descriptions. I'm really glad I made this video. I've been thinking about making it for a while, so thank you guys for staying with me here until the very end of this video, and I will see you very soon in my new vlogs from Moscow. And now, bye bye!